The shipwreck was a coalition carrier, last seen 4 years ago. The wreck has been ransacked by Galcian troops looking for something. We believe it was the recovered artifact. We have also recovered the encrypted first officer's log from the derelict carrier. It belonged to my brother. The data is spotty, but this is what we have deciphered.
This is First Officer Jacob Sajet of the carrier Ifrit Nabal. 1,256 souls aboard. We've been immobilized by dune collapse. There are considerably more artifacts at the Kalash location. This is the First Officer of the carrier Ifrit Nabal, signing off.
The Kalash coordinates correspond to this location from the satellite data of 4 years ago.
We will alter course, following the route of our coalition's first expedition. At the Kalash location, we will accelerate resourcing and artifact recovery operations. Course locked in. Closing in on the target site. Rachel, scout ahead and establish a positive ID.
Roger that.
What a
We have arrived
glorious
in the
opening
vicinity
shot.
where the Ifrit Nabal recovered the artifact.
Rachel here.
Spread out and search the area.
Moving out. Spool up.
God, this game is beautiful.
We're cleared to move.
Like,
Still nothing. Adjusting onboard scanners.
just very simply put, like the dynamicness of the texture work. There are no repeating textures. It is fully... Well, there might be some if you really, take a look, but it's so dynamically done. Just, God, this game looks good.
Board's green. Reposition. Intel. We found something.
We have? Oh, we did, yeah.
Are you guys seeing this?
Affirmative.
Commencing scan.
What are we dealing with?
Stand by. Checking the data now. It's some kind of ship. I'm beginning analysis of the main superstructure. Readings show considerable heavy metal deposits. This is definitely the Kalash site that Jacob was talking about. Data confirms the Ifrit Nabal artifact was indeed removed from this location. I'm also detecting wreckage strewn across the valley below. I'll need to set up additional scanners to get a clearer picture of exactly what happened here. My preliminary scans are incomplete. I need to place a scanner at this location to get more data.
Homeworld ship.
Rachel here. Scanner deployed. Commencing surface scan now.
Strike craft ready.
The technology contained here is far more extensive than anything we have gathered.
So we have
it will
Officer.
advance our existing research programs exponentially.
Do her thing.
The resources that are visible now can be salvaged, but there are considerably more within the wreck itself. In order to extract them, we need to establish a broader scanner network so I can develop a complete shipbreaking plan. I'm sending the details to the KPC's engineering team.
Interference on their screens. This is engineering EC9. Moving out. One in range.
Scan complete. I'll need some time to fully analyze this data.
Load and then the screens go black for a split second. Break. We got an assignment. As if something's draining.
We need to explore the valley below to identify additional wreckage from the Kalash. Deploy and secure scanners at each wreckage site located. Alert. The storm is producing tornadoes on low-lying areas. Avoid the tornadoes. The sand and debris they spin up chews through light armor. Searching for additional wreckage in the valley ahead could be difficult. If we upgrade our fabrication facilities to produce base runners, they'll help us in our search.
Alright, let's get the naming thing done. We have Officer Carter Sejalt, Lieutenant Commander Jeff Sejalt, Lieutenant George Sejalt. I think they're all called Sejalt. Lieutenant, no, another Jeff, another Jeff. We got a lot of Jeffs. Seems to be a popular name. And Dan Soban, Kevin Soban, Dan Soban, another Dan, Lucas, Dan, Branan, Isaac, and Lucas.
Crews are ready.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, and I'm gonna take it slow.
PC reading.
There's a PC over here. Now there is a potential that they could attack through here.
Ready for assignment.
Have to see what we get.
Carrier copies. Strike responding. Cleared for move.
Did I not tell you to...
CU is identified.
Oh, there you go.
Awaiting orders. Fourth green, reposition.
Alright.
Runner copies. We're cleared to move.
Let's see what we got. Government.
Science officer responding.
Idle pressure check. All craft.
Yeah, there's a severe lack of variety
We're
going
moving
on
out.
right now.
Spool up.
Crews are reading. We're cleared to move. Let's go.
Runner copies.
Yeah, and I want to take my sweet time on these missions. I love this artifact manifest, by the way. It serves so little purpose, because you get them in the campaign. It's not like you get dynamic artifacts or anything like that.
Go for carrier.
Runner copies.
Could be cool though, but...
Ready.
Like, this game would also work pretty well as like a generic survival. Well, I wouldn't say generic, but as a survival element.
Provide an update on the Sakala's current location.
No response from the Sakala. The storm is interfering with our communications.
Here. Understood. Keep me advised.
Affirmative.
Base runner fabrication online.
Begin constructing base runners and use them to search for salvageable wreckage.
I rarely build more base runners. I've occasionally built a couple more, like one or two more maybe, to run repair duties on
Research
when I have
completed.
bigger ships, because I can use them for dedication for that, but as of now,
PC, go ahead.
not really. I can run a couple of upgrades on
Reading
there.
you.
Carrier copies.
Like, base runners are definitely useful. I think regular base runners don't have any hull damage, can't do any damage. Well, one more. Just that the game is
Go for
pretty happy about it. That's not what I wanted to do.
armor confirmed.
Research completed.
But yeah, we'll take our sweet ass time to do a lot of things, because it makes the game a little bit easier to not do like 100 things at the same time. We're not speed running. We're just enjoying.
Deploy a probe from one of our base runners to help in the search for wreck sites.
Okay, it does have a
Probes
little
will
bit of
allow us
damage.
to quickly explore new areas and search for hostile forces.
Base runner online. Time's a wasting.
Oh, I remember wrong.
Reading you, command.
These dipshits. I'm not gonna use a probe to search for wrecks. Well, fine, I'll launch one. I think right here.
Research completed.
I don't like doing this because it costs me cash. It's a very little amount of cash, but it's enough that I don't like doing
Base
it.
runner here.
Yeah. It's kind of the ranking system is pretty cool as well. It's gonna show you here what it does. Like keeping your units alive is super useful.
Our scans indicate there are 2 additional wreck sites.
Yeah, we need to
What do you need?
blow it up.
Reading you.
Yeah, so we're gonna wait. Gonna just first clean out this. Now, I know the carrier can't. I think it might be able to go around. Nah, the carrier is blocked to up here. I don't think it can go down there.
Go for
Can
the
it?
PC.
It might be able to.
New heading. Adjust.
No. It will never be able to get there. Oh, okay, cool. So we're just gonna stay here. And we'll use the support cruiser to pull in the...
Let's do this efficiently as possible. Keep watch on the hold as it fills.
So yeah. Sorry if it's really slow gameplay, but that's the more... I prefer a little bit slower gameplay. So let's get 2 of these puppies in. Not too many, not too little.
Base runner online.
I wonder, do you just get your probe back? Do you get the cash back for like the probe?
Reading you, command.
I doubt it.
Reading you, command. Proceed to new coordinates.
Railgun online.
Alright, what we're gonna do, tell you to report back, and then
Identified. Good
All
command.
operators
I'll put this guy over here.
screens for updated
Salvage
analysis
ready.
on
Construction
Galaxy
units
craft.
identified. Running the check now. Green across the...
I love like the minor chatter in the background because it makes the thing, makes the game feel so much more alive. Sorry, I've been gushing most of this playthrough until the game starts becoming really hard.
Fleet Group 3 assigned.
Railgun copy.
Like these guys, by the way, in higher ranks become nuts. Same for actually for these guys, because getting a 100 vehicle hull is pretty significant, and 1 armor is also pretty significant.
Additional wreckage site located.
So this guy's lieutenant commander. He has already got 1 armor. He's got the 100 extra hull. He's got
There is still
all the good stuff.
Continue your search. Scanning teams.
Yeah.
Establish defensive turrets on those scanner locations ASAP.
There you are. These camera shots, man.
The Galcian are targeting our scanner network. Scramble defenders.
I'm not doing anything
All
yet.
scanning sites must be secured. Recommend deploying turrets from base runners to do so.
Proximity warning in effect. Hostiles designated.
Yeah, I think I need to have all 3 of them scanned at the same time to get the full picture. I think that, if I remember correctly, that was like the hardest bit about it. You can do it with just 3 base runners, or just protect 1 and just quickly deploy the other 2. Hey, Wysa, how you doing, man? They're pretty decent. I think anything that can shoot air in general is pretty good, because air is, surprise, surprise, pretty damn overpowered if you don't have any proper AA blocking you.
Runner copies.
I don't think I can actually control that probe.
Base runner
No.
here.
Operations update. RUs in the region have been drained. Research completed.
Reading you.
There we go. Send out the last one. Yeah, we'll just drain the location, and then we'll move in on this one. I believe after you deploy all the scanners, they
Okay, time to roll.
Send your message.
can use the probes to blow up the locations.
Mobilization.
Carrier copies.
Prop in another base runner.
Carrier copies.
Gives some health durability and an area of effect repairability.
Vehicle
Hell
detected.
yes.
Tracking.
Great work. All the wreckage sites have been found.
Visual on.
Deploy a scanner, then set up a turret to defend it from Galcian attacks.
I think there was an entire fleet over there, so maybe I should just send over the army.
Confirmed.
Plunk these guys over there.
Research completed. Reading you.
Alright, any more upgrades? Nope. Okay, cool. Got enough resources remaining, so... a couple of these lads in.
Proceed to rally point. Secure location marked.
Yeah, I got some of these sand skirmishers.
Ready. RU site exhausted. Rachel moving out.
Runner, go ahead. New coordinates verified.
Railgun online.
Cruiser ready. Green line confirmed.
Acknowledged. Location
Should
marked.
keep it alive.
Deploy scanner.
Acknowledged.
Railgun operational.
Reading you, command. Acknowledged.
Control Group 3 designated.
I'm waiting for one more railgun.
Rachel here?
Reading you.
Railgun online.
Enemy
At least they were close enough together that I think I can run this with the army and a single base runner.
Reporting.
Rachel is taking fire. Respond.
Counter.
Well, Rachel just had a boatload of upgrades, so as long as they don't nick the scanner, well, they just did, I think.
The Galcian are attempting to destroy our scanner network.
Yeah.
We require rapid response aircraft to counter Galcian attacks.
You're gonna give me aircraft?
Hangar facilities to begin producing strike fighters.
Yes, yes. Strike fighters are the bomb. That shit's amazing.
Go for armor.
Just move in here.
Runner. Move order confirmed.
Standing by.
Rachel should be more than fine, though. Like, she doesn't do a lot of damage, but she has 15 armor, and these guys just don't do any damage.
Hostile strike craft down. Contact. Enemy
Unless they're
armor.
gonna send a whole fucking lot of them.
CU's exhausted.
Defend it.
Strike fighter fabrication online. Hostile.
Begin constructing strike fighters immediately.
Yeah.
Maximum fleet capacity reached.
Alert.
Oh,
Rachel
damn it.
is in contact. Ready. Alert. Support craft has been engaged. One of our turrets is taking fire. Get out here. Move.
Reading.
Rachel? Ah, damn it.
Alert. A turret
I
post
wanted her
is
to
one
repair
down.
the damn thing, but...
Focus on the critical damage.
Those things, by the way, self-repair, these little sand skirmishers. These little bastards, that's what they are.
Target repaired. Move.
Make ready.
We got enough to start with a single strike already.
We've detected something. Can you
We're getting
confirm
a lot of crap coming in here. Holy shit.
Receiving. Enemy contact. Get a turret up.
You gotta love those strike fighters.
the captain?
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Might lose the space runner.
Ready to burn.
Pretty sure I'm gonna lose that base runner, yeah.
Combat alert. Support craft lost. Alert. Rachel is under
Well,
fire.
crud, I'm playing this badly.
Get a scanner ready. Runner copies.
Alert.
I want to pull Rachel out, but so far,
PC copies.
we'll wait for a full resupply.
Strike craft destroyed.
Okay.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Green line confirmed.
Just love the launches. I don't think I can follow along with these guys.
On ready.
Here we go.
Be advised. Tracking hostile.
Smexy looking. Alright, Rachel's fine, as usual.
Runner.
Right. Just deploy a scanner real quick. Oh, you already did
Hostile armor incoming. Armor ready.
Okay, well, why don't we quickly clean that out.
Target fire at will. We're moving.
Go for ranged. Get us underway. Alert. Rachel is in contact.
Yeah.
Ready. Send.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Hostile light attack vehicle detected.
Let's just keep attacking her. Holy crap.
Op ready. New heading set. Go ahead. Move confirmed. Rifle fire attempt. Keep up pressure. Unload fire. Go for armor. Enemy armor disabled. Be ready to
Don't know what the AI is doing there, but it's not being very effective for them.
Time to clear out. Be ready to engage.
Pause SP if you need it. Ah, yeah. Nice. Okay, cool. Good to know. Gives us occasionally some options to...
75% hull integrity marked.
Rachel is fucking fine.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Strike systems online. Ready to burn.
Reporting. Going mobile.
Let me see. You guys are gathering the last goodies. Good.
Get them all ready.
Is it that Rachel doesn't really do any damage against that specific thing, so...
Set up
that thing in.
Reading you, Command.
And you drop that thing in. I believe, if I remember correctly, there's another cruiser over here. Right there, probably, where it is, you know.
Got hostile on sensors. Confirm visual. Strike craft taking effective fire.
I got some craft out there, which I don't know why is the case. There we go, they're back in.
Enemy armor on approach. Copy. Punch it. We gotta go. Strike craft destroyed.
Hopefully it will not nick this guy. There we go, okay, we're good. Yeah, so eventually I don't really use these labs anymore, because their role basically gets taken over by the railgun. Yeah, she is one hell of a tanky unit, you're right.
I've commenced the scan.
This is the captain.
She is super, she's a chunky gal.
Green light confirmed. Engines on.
Receiving.
Yeah, she nearly has the same health.
Units near me. Focus fire on my target.
They really nicked out just one of them.
Reading. Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated. Attack
What we
course.
got for an upgrade? Strike fighter hangars. Oh, that's definitely a
Support
useful
ready.
thing.
Copy.
Nick those. I am actually going to reclaim all of these. I don't think they're that useful, because my rapid response is now going to be fighters.
Engage.
God, Rachel, I really need you to push a little bit harder.
25% complete. Hang in there.
Vehicle is taking fire.
Fighter, be advised.
We've lost a scanner. Replace it to resume the scan.
Ready.
Let me guess, it's this one.
Get the scanners out.
Hostile armor eliminated. A sensors post is taking fire. Send. Reading. Orders are to move. Hostile strike craft down. Ready. Alert. Rachel is under fire.
Ready. Heading down range.
Did they nick that one? Which sensor? Oh no, they didn't. This one's still fine.
Reporting. Set new heading.
Yeah, all of them are. They deserve a good retirement.
Strike
They're
fighter.
probably going to be put into an aircraft, but that's beside the point.
Hostile on sensors. Authentication pending.
Yeah. Now it's like they are good against the railgun systems, right? But that's fine. But I can have my own railguns against them. So why the fuck would I? I think she's actually. Oh no, she's not increasing air HP.
Come on. Deploy scanners now.
This is the captain.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Yep, got their hulls upgraded.
Online. Ready to burn. Strike craft destroyed.
Get another 3 of them in.
Hostile designated. Mark bearing. Armor vehicle taking effective fire.
We can get some pretty nice firepower in them. I think I can get another 3
We do
in.
not have enough
Can't afford it. I'll run at this number.
Report red.
It's
The data
really
we've
fine.
already collected is amazing.
Go for enemy armor disabled.
Strike fighter
I'm a
online.
little bit worried about some of the damage these guys are having, but I think what I can do is, because I'm done here, is set the support cruiser over.
Message.
Tracking armored craft on approach. Enemy production cruiser sighted. Engage and destroy.
There we go, that's what we want to see.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Hostile strike craft down.
I could just nick that thing. Like, the support is not that high. It's mostly the
Runner.
support cruiser that I would prioritize.
Runner
Okay,
is en route.
what do we got? Wait, these guys can move over those things? Damn.
Scan it 80%.
Damn.
Just a little longer.
On to authenticate.
Ready for command. Going mobile.
Make ready. Hostile armor eliminated.
That guy's docked in a weird, little bit of an odd order.
Move out.
Rachel is taking fire. Respond. Reading.
Ready. Heading down range. Engage targets on sight.
That might be a little bit much that I'm actually currently having at her.
Ready.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in. That's it. Scan complete. We've got it. Receiving. Reposition.
Let's yeet the fuck out of there.
Armored vehicle is taking fire.
Reporting. Ready. Copy. Coordinates set.
Alert. Rachel is at half hull
Report
integrity.
ready. Copy. Moving out.
A railgun is taking effective fire.
Yeah, well, that railgun has more than enough support to take care of that.
Ammo up and be ready to fire.
This is the captain.
Carrier repair systems are unavailable. Weapon systems online. Sector dialed in.
Let's not lose her to stupidity. That would be kind of a shame.
Runner, go ahead.
These guys could probably better go over here because I got an odd feeling that they're gonna hog this sand tornado. Can we repair that sand tornado? Apparently we can repair the sand tornado. Don't ask.
Salvager ready.
Ah, crud. They nicked one of my salvagers.
Attack course set.
That's kind of
This is the captain.
annoying.
Hostile strike craft.
Yeah,
down.
not playing optimally. Whatever.
Runner.
Enemy armor on approach. Hostiles designated. Trackers assigned.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engines hot. Enemy production cruiser has appeared in the AO.
Holy crap, they are going full ham on a biscuit here.
Enemy armor disabled.
Ready.
Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated. Salvager.
Oh well,
Copy. Moving.
let them face the carrier.
Reading.
Problem right now is that they... Wow, they're not visual. We can't land and strike out fast enough.
Attack vector dialed in.
Luckily these are VTOLs though.
Post is taking fire.
Would it be worth retiring salvages whenever you're not using them? Probably not. They're super cheap to begin with, so...
Alert. Sensor post lost. Alert. Rachel is in contact.
Yeah, well, Rachel's gonna tank some shit with this carrier as well.
Alert. The carrier is taking fire. Hold. Alert. Carrier is taking fire.
Carrier's gonna kick some ass.
Set new heading.
Now I've got my support cruiser here.
Strike craft destroyed.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engines hot. Enemy railgun firing on friendly. Orders are to move. This is the captain.
Yeah, those railguns are a little bit annoying.
Moving to fire. Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Attack vector down.
And we're constantly, by the way, just floating in and out craft.
Armor, go ahead.
So what we can actually do right now is
Armor confirmed.
get the line of sights blocked.
Fire smoke on marked position. Charge weapons and let's
Armor vehicle taking effective fire.
Yeah, let's not do that.
PC copy.
Be a bit of a waste to get nicked by a goddamn railgun at the end of the mission.
go for armor. Underway.
Oh, that guy's not smart.
Alert. The Kapisi is taking fire. Attention.
Right now the problem is that the Kapisi doesn't have a range to engage the damn thing. Destroy the remaining forces. Well,
Ranged online. Destination set.
Control group 3 designated.
I think this could be actually through now.
Control group 2 designated.
Roll out. Armor confirms. Railgun copies.
Let's see, we got Murray, Nabal. So they all be called Nabal at the end of the day. Alright, cool. Destroy the remaining Galician forces. So there is a thing somewhere. I have no clue where. Oh, I think it's right there. So what we can do
Go for carrier.
is I don't think these three are gonna land unless I give them the order to return. I don't know why they're still circling.
Weapon systems offline. Weapon range systems offline. Be advised. Carrier repair systems online.
PC, go ahead.
Let's run some repairs. We can send
Systems green.
the whole army here. We'll put this one under 3.
Green light to proceed. Move. Base runner
This
online.
base runner can just stick here.
Time's a-wasting. We're cleared to move.
PC reading.
And we can just, if I remember correctly, you can just send all of them out here.
Attack course.
They won't strike. What sort of things would you like to see if there were more deserts of Kharak? Ooh, I think more of the same. Maybe some more dynamic campaign systems, which
Ready.
I would love to have a fully free-form dynamic campaign, because that sounds super cool, where you can like have map movements and determine that all yourself. Larger maps, maybe? Other than that, I think I'm fairly happy with the way this game is, I'll be honest. I would love maybe like a roguelike survival type of campaign as well, maybe. The thing is, it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense to get another, like a sequel to this game, because the sequel to this game is the original Homeworld. So we would need a prequel to the prequel.
This scan is unusual. I've never seen anything like it. I need to start breaking down the data immediately.
Understood. Great job out there.
Identified craft on.
Thanks.
Mark the bearing.
We've successfully completed our scan.
Yeah, sort of like a high fleet campaign.
Only
Yeah.
a matter of time before the Gaussian carriers vector onto our position.
Definitely, that would be really cool. Like, I need to play high fleet properly at some point.
Intel, I fed the scan data into the computers and added my spectrum and IR readings. I'm heading back to the PC now.
Copy that. We're all eager to hear the results of your analysis.
I bet. You're gonna like this.
Personal log, Captain Roman Sajet, Expedition Carrier Capisi. These sandstorms have taken a toll on the old girl, but she's a hell of a ship. We're managing well, considering the haste with which we launched. Our lead science officer, Rachel, is analyzing the artifact we found. She's eager to take risks, which I wouldn't have wagered on after our first meeting. She's also driven as hell. She's giving the intelligence officer fits. My respect for her grows daily. As for the Gaussian, their hover technology makes them faster and more maneuverable than our units. They're better equipped for desert conditions too, which is no surprise. But their hit-and-run tactics, which I've seen before, always leads to something much larger and more dangerous. It's only a matter of time before we are truly tested.